Build the fire. Build the fire.
Where my fire starters at? Let's go, fire starters. Hit that like button. Drop y'all fire and TVs in the chat. Cause man, listen here. I got everybody shook up on your knees. Pause. All right? I got them all shook up on they knees. Literally, man. Because with that being said, a lot of people don't understand what it is and what it ain't and what's actually going on the back end. A lot of people don't understand how these certain conditions and protocols go, okay, upon entering a federal facility, upon being released from a federal facility. Hit the like button, drop y'all fire TVs in the chat, because listen here, man. That last video that I dropped about Big Meech going to the halfway house and why he was going to the halfway house, all right? I got a lot of people in my chat popping shit about a lot of things that they have no clue about. That's right. And we going to get all into that. Not to mention, Big Meech location has been revealed. And I got it, y'all. Hit the like button. Continue to bring everybody up in here because we going to make fools out of a lot of people. And all I've been seeing in my comment section is, well, I got a friend. I got a homeboy. I got a this. I got a husband. I got a that. But I ain't got not one motherfucker in my chat that say they actually was in that situation. I ain't got not one motherfucker in that chat that actually saying they been through that situation their self. All right? It's always what another motherfucker did, always what somebody else done said. But the truth of the reality is, what the motherfucker ain't gonna tell you is the reality of the situation. All right? How your husband, your homeboy, your favorite drug dealer, favorite relative or family member that done time in prison, federal time, state time, actually, okay, put theyself in drug treatment programs. Hit the like button, flame up the comment section. If you know, you know. Even if you ain't addicted to drugs. This is one of the loopholes in the federal and state system that a lot of inmates take advantage of. All right? So, for all y'all popping shit that don't know a motherfucking thing what y'all talking about at all. All right? Shout out to everybody up in here. Not to mention, man, can we all admit, Little Meech? Let's talk some real facts for a second here. Can we all admit, Little Meech respect 50 Cent more than he respect his own father? I think it's safe to say that 50 Cent gave Little Meech the life. Not Big Meech. It wasn't BMF. It wasn't what Big Meech and his whole BMF organization left for Little Meech. Okay? Y'all have to understand, Little Meech and his mama, including Big Meech, were struggling before this big BMF deal. All right? And for the ones who don't know, what led up to this big BMF deal with 50 Cent and Stars also came sacrifices, also came deals allegedly with federal prosecutors, okay, involving third party informants and everything of that nature. Now, like I said, this Big Meech situation is deeper than all y'all can ever imagine. And I can promise y'all, by the time I'm done with this show, everybody will have a full understanding of exactly what it is and what it ain't. Because I find it very odd and very strange now that, okay, Dion Cuffy, all right, as it has been said for years, okay, not only has it been said for years, okay, not only did Dion Cuffy say it himself, not only did Dion Cuffy's daughter say it herself, that Big Meech, POA, power of attorney, all right, that's right, Tammy Cohen's, however you pronounce it, all right, is allegedly the sole source of the reason why Big Meech got this deal. It's also one of the main reasons and sole sources why this BMF brand is bringing in more revenue than ever. Not only that, I'm hearing on the back end, all right, that Tammy Cohen's, all right, FBI informant herself, okay, have a lot of other ties to a lot of other things on the back end. Shout out to everybody that's up in here. I appreciate y'all. Only 18 likes out of 64 watching. Let's continue to bring the people in here, okay? Because listen here, I'm here to wake my people up. I ain't here to put y'all to sleep, all right? And like I said, Big Meech has been released to the halfway house upon certain conditions, upon certain protocols and qualifications that he had to meet years before being released. Y'all have no idea what's going on inside them walls. Just like they ain't gonna tell y'all that they snitching and on people paperwork and sending third party informants and all this shit. You think they gonna tell you that they went to drug treatment? You think they gonna tell you that, yeah, I signed up for drug treatment. Yeah, I took them drug classes. Yeah, I did all that to cut my time in half. All right? You know why they're not going to tell you that? Because they are ashamed of it. But paperwork don't lie, ladies and gentlemen. All right? Shout out to everybody up in here. I see y'all. Let's continue to get the likes up, man. All right? Shout out to everybody up in here. All right? This is going to be very, very interesting, man. And first and foremost, shout out to everyone, okay, who sent birthday texts, DMs, donations, wishes. Thank y'all. I appreciate y'all. Y'all are the best, man. All right, this is one of the best birthdays ever. Okay, I was at peace. I was good. You know what I mean? I really enjoyed myself. Just life in general. Nope, I didn't go anywhere. I didn't go out. I didn't do nothing. I just spent time with my family and with my dogs. One of the most grateful things in my life right now that I spent time with. All right. The same people I spend time with on an everyday basis of my life. It's the same people I spent my birthday with. Nothing changed about that. I ain't hang around no new people. Ain't hang around no new friends. Ain't been around in no unfamiliar places where I ain't supposed to be. All right? Stick to the script. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. And that's exactly what's going on over here. Shout out to all my moderators. fire starters, hawkers, walkers, and stalkers that's up in the building, y'all. All right? I need everybody to hit that like button, okay? Because I got the official word, y'all, where Big Meech is being housed at the halfway house, y'all. All right? Hit that like button, y'all. One of the first content creators to bring y'all this situation. All right? Now, as y'all all know, Big Meech took his first picture allegedly. All right? That's right. I say alleged for a reason. And we all will find out in just a few moments. All right? Peep the game, y'all. Big Meech takes his first photo since being released from prison into a halfway house after barber shop appointment. Y'all see this, right? Hit the like button. Okay? Big Meech hasn't changed one bit. And this is the reason why he had a problem with being released in the first place. You know why? Because Big Meech want to be this big time, big screen mafia boss man. Hit the like button. Can we all agree? Can we all agree? Big Meech want to be. Nothing has changed about him. All right? This time incarcerated, this time in prison, him losing his family, his son, money, assets, hasn't changed him one bit. And this is the reason why the prosecutors ain't want to let him out in the first place, as I strategically start to break this shit down early. Okay? Early. Check it out. All right? Show y'all something, y'all. All right? 2021. It says Black Mafia family leader Big Meech gets prison break in Detroit drug case. All right? Not to mention back in 2019, before this big drug break, all right? We all know what happened with this situation with Mr. Cuffy. But before we get too ahead of ourselves, let's continue to strategically break this shit down. We got 88 people up in here. Let's continue to stop on the like button. Shout out to all my moderators, all my flamer raiders, all my fire starters, hawkers, walkers, and stalkers that's coming up in here, man. Okay. All right. Check it out. As I'm about to break this down. When Southwest T, Big Meech brother, got released back during COVID season. All right. This was one of the attempts that Big Meech defense tried to go for. All right. As it failed. Now, peep the game. A federal appeals panel Thursday rejected the latest attempt from convicted Black Mafia family cocaine kingpin Demetrius Big Meech Flanderoy, all right, to leave federal prison 10 years early, all right? Hit the like button. This was just back in 2021. U.S. U.S. District Judge David Lawson did not misapply the law or rely on erroneous facts in refusing last year to the grant compensate release to Flannery during the pandemic, wrote the panel of 3 judges from the 6th District Circuit Court of Appeals. Fauntleroy, 52 at the time, has drawn support from celebrities, politicians, and the broader public while serving a 30-year sentence for running one of the largest trafficking and drug laundering rings in Detroit history. But federal prosecutors say he remains a danger to the community and does not suffer from any risk of COVID 19 factors. All right? Peep the game. All right? All y'all got to do is use your head and do your research. All right? That's all y'all got to do. Shout out for the first sponsor and endorser of the show. Thank you, Miss Renee Thomas. Thank you for the birthday wishes and everything you've been doing over here for me and this platform of yours. Thank you so much. I appreciate you in the most way. All right? Check it out. With great respect to these compatible jurors who I admire, this opinion completely missed the mark. All right? Fauntleroy lawyer Wade Fink wrote in a text message to the Detroit News. Okay, we pleaded with the court to listen to the medical experts who testified that my client is in serious danger of dying from COVID. Is Meech dead yet? As this was one of their bullshit lies that they tried to run on the state, on the federal prosecutors for him to be released in the first place. All right. Now, understand, this is going to be a strategic breakdown, y'all. All right. Peep game. Medical experts testified that Big Meech was in serious danger of dying of COVID. Okay. But the experts were ignored again. All right. Okay. As they say, I am an attribute, much of that of the shameful behavior of certain prosecutors in this case who had made my client into a box office type monster. All right? Hit the like button. Box office type monster. Now, can we all agree? Since Big Meech incarceration, since the whole meltdown of BMF, has it or has it not been glorified in this culture? Hit the like button. Let's talk facts. Have our culture not glorified it in a prestigious way? Okay, in the celebratorial way. Understand why the BMF series was brought to the forefront in the first place, y'all. Okay, it was back in 2021 as I strategically bring the first knockdown of the show. In 2021 was the beginning of this BMF series. All right, and in 2021, what do you know? This was when, okay, they were trying to get Big Meech out of jail due to his risk of catching COVID, like they did Southwest T. Now, check this out, y'all. I was explaining to everybody that Big Meech is in a fucking drug treatment program. For the ones who don't know, y'all will know I got the receipts. Not only do I got the receipts, Big Meech done with drug treatment the whole time he was in fucking prison. Do y'all not know that? Okay? I guess you ain't know your favorite crime boss, okay? Your favorite criminal, your hubby, pause, okay? Or whatever you want to call it. All right? They're not going to tell you this, right? Peep game, as I strategically break this down, okay? Crackdown on crackdown on prison rehab scam. Let's go. As I strategically break this down. Not to mention back in 2021, ladies and gentlemen. All right? Let's go. Let's go. Big Meech's lawyer said Big Meech deserved a break because he earned his D8 GED while incarcerated and underwent drug treatment and completed classes. Hit the like button. And like I said, for the ones who don't know, you will know. Okay? Check it out. It's a tip that has been passed down onto convicts for years on your way to the federal prison to say you have a substance abuse problem so you could qualify for treatment program that knocks off up to a year of your sentence. And possibly, for the ones who know, no, it knocks off more than a year. It knocks off a couple of years, depending on your good behavior and everything that you go through in there. This is a protocol. Every federal inmate know it. So everybody that's in the comment section, kiss my ass. Y'all don't know what the fuck the federal inmates go through in there to try to reduce their time. This has been going on for years in the United States. Not only has it been going on for years in the United States of America, this is something that they have been trying to stop worldwide as fake drug habits keep mafia bosses out of jail. Let's go. Let's go. Y'all don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. All right? I do this shit for real. I live this shit. All right? I got family members that live this shit, that's living it right now, that got to take up these classes. Even though they ain't got no drug problem, but this is how you fake the funk and use the system for their resources in order for it to benefit you. Hit the like button. Like I said, Big Meech been in drug treatment for years. Okay? And not only has he been in drug treatment for years, I'm going to reveal the halfway house Big Meech is living at, the facility, the drug treatments, the living conditions, the environment, the curfew, and how they're going to be switching Big Meech from one halfway house to another because of his what? Media profile. Not to mention, okay? What I just say, y'all? Okay? The prosecutors have been trying to explain that Big Meech haven't changed, not one bit. And we can clearly see that. Because what happens, y'all? The man wasn't even outside of the fence for 2.5 fucking seconds, y'all. hit the like button. Okay? We gonna fuck this up today. Let's go. Continue to bring everybody up in here. All right? Shout out everybody that's coming up in here, man. I appreciate y'all. All right? Do y'all not know? Do y'all not know? Or do you know? Okay, so I want to show everybody something. Shout out to the 116 people that's coming up in here. Continue to hit the like button. Okay? All right, because I want to show everyone something. I want to show everyone, okay? Like I said, I got the location in Miami. All right? Where Meech pull this back up here. Pull this back up here for a second. All right? So everybody could get a motherfucking clear picture. Give me 2 seconds, y'all. I got y'all. Shout out to everybody for bearing with me up in here. Now look, y'all. Like I said, okay. Big Meech wasn't home 2.5 seconds before he jumped on FaceTime in front of the world. All right? All right, so Big Meech was left for dead. Big Meech was dried up. Understand when this BMF series started to come to the forefront. This is when the revenue started to come back in. This is when Little Meech started to live the life that he always heard about how his father was living. Okay? It wasn't until this situation with Stars and 50 Cent, all right, that allowed BMF, all right, to actually become a reestablished name in the culture. All right? Y'all have to understand how this is going to go, y'all. All right? Y'all, who do y'all think Big Meech respect more? Let's keep it real, yo. Fuck all the bullshit. Stop the fuckery. Stop the playing. Who do y'all think Little Meech respect more? 50 Cent or his father? Who do you think Little Meech loved more? Genuinely. 50 Cent or his father? Who made him into the man that he is today? It wasn't Meech. It wasn't Meech. Shout out all my Flaming Raiders, Fire Starters, Hawkers, Walkers, and Stalkers up in here, man. I see y'all, man. Special Nobo, Paula Hall, Angela That Doll, okay, Miss Duvall up in here, man. One True Empress. What's good with you, man? Beverly Palmer. What's up with y'all, man? All my Fire Starters, Hawkers, Walkers, and Stalkers up in here, okay? Renee Thomas, everybody. Shout out everybody, man. Continue to hit that like button, man. All right. As we are about to expose the location where Big Meech is being housed. And like I said, motherfuckers could blame Big Meech for it all. All right. Is Big Meech trying to stay low key? No. Is Big Meech trying to keep a low profile? Can we all admit? Whose fault is it that we know his location? Is it his fault or is it our fault? Okay? Whose fault is it? I think we all could blame Big Meech. I think we all could blame Lil Meech. And I think we all could blame 50 Cent in his BMF series for shining a bigger and broader light on Big Meech in every movement that he makes. Understand, okay, what's about to take place. All right? Now, like I said, y'all, I know everybody has been waiting on this. So here we are. All right? Start blowing up the motherfucking phones right now. Start calling the motherfucking hotline right now, y'all. And I know y'all like, what hotline? This motherfucking number I'm about to give y'all. All right? Because everybody gonna be calling this motherfucker in a minute. All right? Everybody is gonna be calling this motherfucker in a minute. All right? Now, this is where allegedly Big Meech is being housed at in Miami, y'all. Okay, at the Better Way of Miami Incorporated in Miami, Florida, y'all. All right? And I'm hearing, that's right. Okay? That's right. I'm hearing y'all. Okay? This is an environment structured, okay, with apartment type setting, apartment type living conditions, roommate type living conditions. Whereas though, all right, you have a curfew, you undergo drug tech, undergo drug tests and treatment and everything like that of that nature. All right, this is the alleged place Big Meech is being housed at, y'all. All right. And like I said, don't be surprised, Big Meech, a big ass media frenzy, be outside of this Better Way of Miami Incorporated down in Miami. Okay? Like I said, this is also a place where, okay, federal resources are is accepted. Okay? These federal resources here are accepted, okay? And they're saying Big Meech meets these qualifications. Now, like I said, this picture he took yesterday that's floating around, okay, is actually inside of Better Way Miami, y'all. All right? Remember where y'all heard this here first. All right? This picture is actually at the location of Better Way Miami. All right? Shout out everybody up in here. I appreciate it. Now, things are going to get more strategic as we go. All right? Check it out. All right? Show y'all something. Don't y'all know Big Meech wasn't supposed to come home until 2031? This is where things is going to heat up, y'all. We got 124 people. Can we get 124 likes? I will certainly appreciate it. It is Sunday evening. Wherever you at, whether you home with your family, out and about, just hit the like button. I appreciate it. Okay? Now, Big Meech wasn't supposed to be scheduled for his release, okay, until October, Halloween 2031, y'all. Okay? This is what I'm trying to tell everybody. Now, due to the success, as I strategically break this shit down, due to the success of his of 50 Cent's BMF. Because remember, who owned that shit for real. Remember, who owned that shit now. Motherfuckers can say what they want to say. Oh, Big Meech this. Understand, the powers that be own that BMF shit now. Can we all agree on that? The powers that be own this BMF situation now. Not Big Meech. And understand the success of this BMF series. It's the reason why Big Meech is being released early. Not to mention, look who did the BMF series. Look who produced it. Look who co-produced it. Executive produced it. All right? Curtis Federal 50 Cent Jackson. Let's not forget. Are y'all not forgetting that Curtis Jackson is a fucking federal informant himself? Are y'all forgetting this? Curtis Jackson is a federal informant himself. How do you think he is in the position he's in? How do you think he reached the statue that he has reached? Out of everybody in the music industry, out of everybody with all this talent, Out of everybody that could write, executive, produce, cast, and everything else, 50 Cent leads the way of the culture, right? Let's not forget who put the Supreme Team away. Hit the like button. Let's not forget the federal informant, okay, the ghetto Quran, okay, the track that 50 Cent released that exposed everything that was going on in Southside Jamaica, Queens, down to Fat Cat, to Supreme, to the rest of the gang. If you know, you know. Not to mention, right after 50 Cent, y'all, pay attention. This all run together. People are so deaf, dumb, and blinded. At the release, at the height of 50 Cent's career, Get Rich or Die Trying was the takedown of Murder Inc., which was funded by the Supreme Team from Southside Jamaica, Queens. Okay? Not to mention, also, y'all, what I find very interesting. Okay? Because I'm quite sure a lot of people would like to know this knowledge. Some people just rather be dumbed down and just wait to what the mainstream tell them. But peep the game. It was actually 50 Cent's first album in 2003 when Little Meech had just turned 3 years old. Hit the like button, y'all. Okay? Upon Big Meech release from the halfway house, allegedly in 2026, Big Meech will be 26, y'all. Excuse me, 26. All right? Upon the release. Now, like I said, it wasn't until Big Meech, a lot of people don't know, 50 Cent went and seen Big Meech in the feds. Hit the like button. We about to expose it all today. Continue to get everybody up in here. Let's go. This is what they not going to tell you. This is what hasn't been revealed yet. I guess they waiting on the big interview from Big Meech for Big Meech to tell everybody that 50 Cent was in cahoot with Big Meech for a while now, y'all. Okay? And like I said, BMF was supposed to actually been a motion picture, y'all. Hit the like button as I break this down. The BMF series was supposed to be a motion picture. Was supposed to been a series. Okay? Now, like I said, it wasn't until the feds came down. A lot of people not paying attention to these timelines, man. But I got the fucking receipts. It wasn't until this situation right here. It wasn't until this situation right here where this BMF series started to come into play. You have to understand, man, a deal for a deal, a trade for a trade, a bird for a stone, and a stone for a bird. If you understand what I mean. All right? Now, look, y'all. This person right here on your screen is Dion Cuffy from St. Louis, Missouri. All right? And Tammy Cohen's, y'all. Okay? Which is the power attorney. Okay? Make sure we show her. Make sure everybody get a clear picture of her. All right? Miss Tammy Cohen. It's actually, okay, the power of attorney for Big Meech, y'all. Hit the like button. Not only is Tammy Cuffy the power of attorney for Big Meech, what do you know? She just so happens to be the co-producer for the BMF series. Hit the like button. Not only that, she happens to be on the paperwork of Dion Cuffy, y'all. Hit the like button. Allegedly, Big Meech sent Tammy Cuffy, Tammy Cohen's to Dion Cuffy, which Dion Cuffy and Big Meech were like this for over 20 years, y'all. Locked and loaded. Okay? Locked and loaded. Now pay attention, y'all. As Cuffy's daughter comes out and exposes it all, y'all. All right? Continue to bring people up in here. Cuffy's daughter came out and exposed it all. And with that being said, man, let's get straight to the fire and the flame. All right? Give me 2 seconds. Thank y'all for bearing with me. All right? Okay? The paperwork is out. The paperwork is out. Not only is the paperwork out, y'all, we done heard over the last few days the internet has been in a fucking frenzy about what's going on with Big Meech. Everybody be coming out talking about it. The paperwork is everywhere. Not only is the paperwork everywhere, all right, you even have people like Whack 100 coming out speaking on it. So you know if Whack 100 is speaking on it, he definitely ain't afraid to face what's coming with it. Okay? And he gonna stand on it. Now, like I said, Dion Cuffy, daughter, came out and exposed the situation. Hit the like button, drop your fire TVs in the chat. Let's go.
Big Meech did a third-party cooperation deal to receive a reduced sentence in his case by setting up a known kingpin from St. Louis named Cuffy. Well, that's the word on the street, so let's get into that. First off, for all y'all who don't know who Cuffy is, he is a known kingpin from St. Louis who did business with Big Meech for over 20 years since 1990. And according to him, he is the first person to ever put $1 million in cash in Big Meech's pockets. And as of today, he claims he was set up by Big Meech, which eventually led to him receiving a 27-year prison sentence. And he claims it all started when Big Meech was in Detroit's county jail when he got indicted in 2005. And while Big Meech was in Detroit's county jail fighting his case, he met a Spanish connect named Fidel Suarez, who had major connections to Mexican cartels out of Los Angeles, California. And Cuffy also claims Fidel was the first target who Big Meech was trying to line up so he can receive a reduced sentence.
Wow.
And Cuffy also claims that the person who Big Meech was using to line up Fidel, is it true Big Meech did?
Y'all heard that, right? Okay? Excuse me. Now, this is coming out of Cuffy's mouth. Not only is it coming out of Cuffy's mouth, okay, his daughter decided to speak on this shit because it need to be spoke on. Let's continue, y'all. Okay?
I'm Tamara Gatling. I'm making this recording in regards to my dad. He's Dion Gatling.
Hit
Most
the
people
like
know him.
button. Hit the like button, y'all. Strategic, vital information being released. Big Meech. Okay? Like I said, y'all, it's the difference between a snitch, a rat, and a federal informant. It is a difference. Okay? A snitch and a rat just snitch and tell anything. No paperwork at all. All right? A motherfucker can snitch on you and tell what you got going on inside your house, and it ain't got to be no paperwork and no paper trail nowhere. Remind you of the tip hotline, right? 1-800-TIPS. Oh, yeah, it's a person on this floor in this house, such and such. They're selling this. Click, hang up. No paperwork nowhere, right? Then you have informants, CIs, confidential, that literally wire up, take the stand, go in there, make the buy, all right, and do all that. Now understand what bracket Big Meech falls in. Understand the bracket Big Meech falls in. But let's continue, y'all. Hit the like button, drop y'all fire and TVs in the chat. Let's continue.
As Cuffy. But I wanted to make this recording so I can shed light on some facts. My dad was set up by one of his best friends, which is Demetrius Flannery, also known as Big Meech. Um, my dad and Meech have been friends for 30 years plus. I've known Meech my whole life. I look at him like an uncle. Like, this situation has been completely devastating on so many different levels, and there's still so many questions that
Verena, Verena Johnson, if you are out there anywhere, okay? If you are listening anywhere, Verena, okay? The Firestarter family missed you, and I hope everything is okay with you, okay? I just wanted to give a special shout out to Verena Johnson, one of my moderators that we haven't seen in a while over here, okay? I hope everything is okay with her. I hope she is safe. I hope everything is blessed with her, all right? She was put on punishment, and I took her wrench for a week. But since then, I have gave her her wrench back, and it's been like probably over a month, and I haven't seen Verena in a while. So, Verena, if you are out there, okay, you are still welcome here. You are still a part of the Firestarter family. All right, you still got your wrench. Let's continue, man. Hit the like button, man, because I'm about family over here, bro. All right, let's continue, man.
aren't answered. At this point, I can only shed light on what I know for sure to be facts. And hopefully one day I will have the complete truth. But in 2011, around that time, Meech reached out to my dad in regards to creating.
Hear this, right? In 2011, Meech is reaching out to her dad on behalf of creating. Y'all know what she about to say, right? BMF, right? Let's continue.
A BMF movie. So Meech hooked my dad up with a woman named Tammy Cohen's. At the time, Tammy was Meech's power of attorney. Also, she owned the life rights. So my dad was working with Meech, Tammy, um, T, basically trying to work on a movie deal. So at the complete truth. But in 2011, around that time, Meech reached out to my dad in regards to creating a BMF movie. So Meech hooked my dad up with a woman named Tammy Cohen's. At the time, Tammy was Meech's power of attorney. Also, she owned the life rights. So my dad was working with.
Okay, so she owned the life rights. Y'all hear this, right? Pay attention now. Like I said earlier, Big Meech no longer owns BMF. A lot of people don't know that, but I'm going to strategically break it down and prove it. Big Meech no longer owns BMF. It's no longer his. It's no longer his. The logo, the brand, the likeness, the image, everything he has sold for fame, fortune, and riches. The same fame, fortune, and riches he went to jail for, the same fame, fortune, and riches that the federal agents took from him, his wife, his family, and everybody else that was a part of the BMF empire. This is why Big Meech had a problem with Rick Ross speaking on his name in songs and doing the BMF tour and all this shit. And Big Meech wasn't getting no money off of it. This is another reason why Big Meech also had a little shoulder rub with young Jeezy, as I strategically break this down. Okay, which young Jeezy was, Big Meech was basically, okay, the sole reason for the success of young Jeezy and how he started to get out in the mainstream and out in the public eye in the first place. It was BMF in their magazine that they owned named Juice. All right? So when Big Meech went down, understand, Jeezy wasn't paying for no lawyers. Jeezy wasn't coming to see him. Jeezy wasn't paying the bills. Jeezy wasn't taking care of his son. None of that shit. All that folded, yo. Okay? But let's continue.
With Meech, Tammy, um, T, basically trying to work on a movie deal. So at the complete, finally arrested my dad and we received the discovery. He knew exactly who CS1 was. And he told me and my mom that it was Tammy Cohen's.
Okay? So, Tammy Cohen's CS1, confidential informant number one, is on the paperwork of Mr. Okay, Dion Cuffy, y'all. Okay, this is unreal. Not only is this unreal, what I'm about to break down to y'all, okay, is going to blow y'all away. Now, like I said, Big Meech was done. He was done. He was over with. He was at the bottom of the barrel where the crabs be. Okay? If you understand what I mean. Okay? And it was this deal with this power of attorney and the deal with Mr. Curtis Federal 50 Cent Jackson himself that Big Meech was able to provide for his family. Not only that, it was also with the cooperation of Miss Tammy Cohen's federal informant, a third party of Big Meech that set up Mr. Cuffy, y'all. All right? That set up Mr. Cuffy that allowed them to get this BMF deal, y'all. All this came with the whole territory, just like it came with 50 Cent setting up that situation with the Supreme Team and bringing down Murder Inc. Is the reason why 50 Cent is in the situation he's in. The reason why 50 Cent got that movie deal. How many rappers we know are able to make a movie / biopic about their life right at the jump of their career? How many? How many can we actually name? How many rappers in the height of their career, straight out the cannon, go straight to the top in music, record sales, touring sales, clothing, and movies? How many? I think it's safe to say, all right, that 50 Cent is the only one in this culture that has exceeded all of those expectations. Okay? Let's not forget. Check it out. People don't understand the connection with all this. Okay? Everything is symbolic. All right? When you look at the get rich or die trying artwork, when you look at the get rich or die trying movie poster, you will see Curtis 50 Cent Jackson, excuse me, Curtis Federal 50 Cent Jackson holding the innocent baby in his hand. Okay, you will see 50 Cent holding the innocent baby in his hand for this movie poster and release. And the name of it is Get Rich or Die Trying. All right? Now, for the ones who don't understand the symbolism behind this, all right? Remember, like I said, when this 50 Cent Get Rich or Die Trying album was released back in 2003. All right? Little Meech had just turned 3 years old, y'all. All right? Little Meech had just turned 3 years old. All right? And when the release of this movie, To Get Rich or Die Trying, came out, all right, Big Meech was actually 6 years old. And what y'all are not understanding is, okay, this is also, okay, symbolism, okay? This is also symbolism. A lot of people not paying attention to how these demons move and how these demons work and how this magic is brewed up. Darkness. How they whip the darkness up in the kitchen. Okay? How they literally put it right in front of our face. Now, like I said, when this movie was released, Little Meech was 6 years old. The age of 6. All right? And if I'm not mistaken, as I strategically break this down, this movie came out when? In 2006. Right? Right? 2006. Right? Exactly. Not only that, like I said, I feel as though Little Meech respects 50 more than his own father because 50 was able to allow Little Meech to live a life that his father wasn't never able to give him. And like I said, I find it very odd and very strange that Big Meech gets off of this halfway house situation in 2026, okay? Which he is released into the halfway house in 2024. Big Meech is the age 24, all right? Like I was explaining, when this Get Rich or Die Trying movie came out, Meech was 6 years old. When the album came out, Little Meech was 3. His father is released. He is 24 years old. 2 and 4 equals what? 6. Not to mention when his father get off of the halfway house, when he get out of the halfway house, Big Meech will be 26 years old. Okay? Not to mention this Get Rich or Die Trying movie came out in 2006 as I strategically break this shit down like nobody else could do it. Understand what's aligned here. All the stars, all the dots are aligned. Everything is connecting right. And I know everybody's like, connecting right for what? What is it connecting right for? One of the biggest sacrifices that y'all will ever see. And like I say, somebody got to go. Is it going to be Big Meech or is it going to be Little Meech? Let's do some comprehension for a second. Who do you think would be worth more dead? Hit the like button. Who do you think Who will profit more? If, like I said, Lil Meech or Big Meech, the brand, what will profit more? Big Meech. If Big Meech, I think it's safe to say right now, let's just keep it real. Big Meech is worth more dead than alive right now. And I also believe his son know that too. Okay? Big Meech is worth more dead right now than he is alive. Like I said, understand who's the star and who's ain't. Understand what network they're on. Stars, right? Understand how the stars align. Understand that this BMF series was actually bigger than the power situation. All right? Appreciate everybody for being up in here. Because, like I said, okay, a lot of people have no idea about what's going on the back end. As it is coming out now that Big Meech, okay, third party informant, cooperation in order. I I I I get listen here. It's safe to say this whole situation with Dion Cuffy led to this whole big multi-million dollar deal with BMF and Stars. Okay? Check it out. As they showing everybody the sacrifice that's about to be made. Listen here, man. I see everything. A lot of people don't. As it says, Stars offer a limited time offer. $3 for 3 months. And we all know the what? The 33rd degree is the what? Hit the like button. As I get strategic on them. Like I said, let me explain this again. As Stars offer a limited time offer, $3 for 3 months for the BMF situation. All right? Listen, this ain't by coincidence, people. $3 for 3 months. $3 for 3 months. Which is what? 33, right? Not to mention, like I said, when 50 Cent dropped this get rich or Die Trying album. It was 2003. 2003. All right? And like I said, back in 2003, Little Meech had just turned 3 years old. Okay? One of the most strategic breakdowns y'all would ever get. No one knew who the fuck Demetrius Jr. was. Hit the like button. Who made Demetrius Jr.? Who made Demetrius Jr.? Who made him? It was 50 Cent who made this man who he is, right? Why BMF got all this revenue and all this money coming in now? How was the BMF brand able to get such a lucrative deal like this? Have we ever heard in the history? Let's speak facts, y'all. Have we ever heard in the history of any criminal organization getting a lucrative multi-million dollar TV deal ever in our life? Let's go. Can we? When has this ever happened? Shout out everybody up in here. I appreciate y'all. Okay? Now, let's get back stomping on this shit. Okay? Because I try to tell everybody for the past couple of days that Big Meech been in drug treatment for years. And not only has he been in drug treatment for years, I'm trying to tell y'all that Big Meech caught a habit behind bars. Now listen here. Y'all ain't got to believe me. Believe the next platform or the next platform or the next platform or the next platform. Okay? Because people think I'm capping. And I'm trying to tell y'all. Let me show y'all something. Show y'all something here. Okay. Shout out everybody up in here, man. I appreciate y'all, all the fire starters, hawkers, walkers, and stalkers up in here. You use your platform, motherfucker. All right? Why you gossiping all in my shit? Pulling my meat. Okay? Use your platform, nigga. You know what I do on my platform? Okay? I done changed many lives. How many have you changed? How many have you changed? And this could change somebody's life. You know how this could change somebody's life? Not following the protocol of this piece of shit and everything that they're doing. Okay? Straight like that. Okay? You just mad because I got 10,000 of them. Let me see you start your own shit. Wish you luck, my boy. Wish you luck, my boy. Okay? Niggas is mad, ain't they? They mad as hell that we can build the following and come on here and talk about whatever we want because we paved the way to do that on our shit. He know if he go live on his shit, not one motherfucker won't be in there. You know why? Because nobody don't know him. That shit don't happen overnight, nigga. I've been here every day for the past couple of years, bruh. All right? Shit don't come overnight. Your voice ain't gonna be heard unless it's your passion for it to be heard. Not because you want it to be heard. All right? Shout out everybody up in here. Now, like I was saying, y'all. All right? Now, something ain't right here. All right? Something ain't right. Okay? Because, like I was trying to tell everyone, okay, if you look at the Big Meech before he went in, the burnt out Big Meech. Let's say that because before you go to prison and do these long jail bids, you are burnt out from the streets, whether you know it or not. Okay? So this the burnt out Big Meech before he went to prison. But as time went on, in the middle of his bid, we started to see pictures of him, okay, in the middle of his bid, right? Check it out now. Shout out everybody that's coming up in here, man. Okay. Now, like I said, allegedly, this picture here was taken at the halfway house. But if you pay attention, y'all, like I said, somebody playing some games somewhere. Because when the man when he got out of jail, before he went to the halfway house, he couldn't wait. He jumped right on FaceTime. Okay? And when the man jumped on FaceTime, the man face is all sunk in. The man face is black than a motherfucker, yo. Stop playing with us. Hit the like button, yo. Okay? Like I said, this look like the exact same Meech face that we see right here. Pause. No funny man shit. Okay? This picture here do not look like the picture that we've been seeing over the past couple of years of Big Meech. Now, like I said, I trying to explain to everybody that Big Meech has a fucking addiction. And I'm hearing, okay, like I said, they're cracking down on federal inmates that's using these programs to get out of jail early, y'all. Okay? As I strategically break this down. Okay? They're cracking down on federal inmates that's using this rehab scam to get their sentence shortened. Now, we all know when it comes to somebody like Big Meech, high profile, he ain't gonna be able to lie. He ain't gonna be able to shake that because they're gonna be all on him like, nigga, you ain't no get high ass nigga. We already know you trying to get out early. All right? It's been documented time and time again. It's been documented time and time again. You've been trying to get out early for the longest, bro. Okay? Check it out. So, understand when it comes to Big Meech, they're not going to allow him to slip through the cracks that easy. Okay? They're not going to allow it. Like I said, I don't know if it's purposely intended or what's going on. But one thing for sure, and two things for damn sure, it's on paper. Big Meech has a drug problem and an addiction problem, and this is why he was released into this halfway house early, y'all. And like I said, I heard he got hooked on that fentanyl. We gonna call it fentanyl over here. Because we don't want YouTube to strike us down. We understand the guidelines and shit. So we gonna call it fentanyl. Okay? Understand. All you gotta do is break it down in comprehension. You'll get the same goddamn word. Okay? Fentanyl. Okay? I heard Big Meech got hooked on that fentanyl. All right? While his ass was in prison. Okay? It started out with some shit they call tar. Hit the like button, y'all. Some shit in prison that they call tar type of heroin or something like that the Mexican cartels get their hands on. Hit the like button. And it's been documented that Big Meech has these Mexican cartel connections inside the jail and outside the jail, right? Right. All right. So it's been started I heard since in the mid 2010s, around that time, that Big Meech started to suffer from this addiction due to his financial well being. Okay? Due to him not being able to support his son, support his family, support his wife, and things like that of that nature. All right? Now, one thing on in that video that I do want to make a correction on in that video I made about Big Meech is about his mom. Okay? That's why I should have done research myself. Can't listen to what everybody. I never do that again. All right? But, all right, Big Meech mom is not dead. Okay? I actually meant to say Little Meech's grandmother, all right, on his mother's side passed this year, not Big Meech's mother. So I do want to make a correction on that, and I apologize about that part. All right, but like I said, man, Big Meech had allegedly got hooked on this tar type of heroin while he was locked down, as he started to stress out that he was able to financially take care of his family. Okay? And like I said, it was in the middle of this addiction. It's how 50 in them was able to take advantage of him and get this deal. All right? And listen here. Like I said, for the ones who don't know, this has been going on for years and ages. Okay? This has been going on for ages. Check it out. All right? I've been trying to tell people this. Check it out. All right? It's a tip that has been passed on to convicts for years. On your way to federal prison, say you have a substance abuse problem and you could qualify for treatment programs that knocks off years off of your sentence. All right? And I got the proof that Big Meech done went drug treatment. Okay? His lawyers even said it. His lawyers even said he underwent drug treatment. Why? He's been incarcerated. Okay? And like I said, people not understanding how when you lock behind the walls, a motherfucker will do whatever they gotta do to lessen their time. Whether if it's getting into a drug program, admitting that they have a drug problem when they really don't. Some people purposely, okay, get addicted to drugs just so it could get in their system so they can qualify for this. Shout out everybody up in here. I appreciate y'all, man. Okay, I do. Now, what a lot of people don't realize also, 2005, right? It It was 2005. Like I said, man, if anybody got any other paperwork and been through this shit front to back, it's me. Okay? It was in October 2005 that this indictment came down on BMF out of nowhere after a 15-year run, y'all. 15-year run, y'all. 15-year run. 2005 was the year it all came crumbling down. Shout out everybody up in here. I see y'all, man. All right. Shout out the whole Fire Flame Nation. And y'all know what else was going on in 2005 and what else happened in 2005? Okay. What else happened in 2005? Which was one of the biggest movements that ultimately propelled Atlanta and down south hip hop and the culture of music as we know it. Hit the like button. It was this album right here, y'all. Okay? And who was Young Jeezy signed to, y'all? Watch me break this shit up. Let's get it, right? Motivation 101. Young Jeezy. One of his biggest selling albums of all time to date. The album that made him. Okay? 2005. 3 months later, Big Meech gets an indictment. Hit the like button. 3 months later, damn near 3 months to the release of this album, y'all, as I strategically break this down. 3 months. July 26th, 2005 is the release of Jeezy's Thug Motivation 101, where he's sitting inside of an interrogation room, right? Full of paperwork. Hit the like button. Strategic now. All right? He's sitting inside of an evidence room full of paperwork for the evidence, yo. Okay? People might be like, okay, the boxes is allegedly filled with money, but what is it depicting? It's depicting a evidence room. I don't give a fuck what's inside of the box, motherfuckers. What is it depicting? He's sitting, where is Young Jeezy sitting at? Inside of where? Inside of where? Inside of a federal evidence room where they hold all of the evidence in boxes, right? Check it out. Okay? How many of y'all Come on, y'all. Use your goddamn head. Use your goddamn head now. We ain't stupid. Use our goddamn head now. Let's make real life matters, make real life sense. Okay? Let's make real life matters, make real life sense. Jeezy is sitting inside of a federal evidence room on his first album. And like I said, okay, his album is released July 26, 2005. Remember the 2-6? What do you know? Big Meech gets out of the halfway house in 2026, right? And Big Meech will be what? How old will Big Meech be? 26, right? But, like I said, back in 2005, okay, 3 months, damn near to the day after the Young Jeezy album gets released, y'all, the federal indictment is brought down on BMF and Big Meech. Not to mention, are y'all forgetting? Okay, shout out to everybody that's coming up in here. All my new peoples, man. I see y'all, man. Shout out to y'all, all my original fire starters, hawkers, walkers, and stalkers. Y'all know what it is, man. All right. Shout out to y'all, man. Appreciate all the love and all the support, man, that's coming through over here. Now look, Big Meech gets this indictment in 2005, 3 months after Young Jeezy's album is released. Not to mention, Young Jeezy was representing the BMF and everything they had going on, right? On that first album. Okay? All right? BMF everywhere. BMF got what? Basically branded in the culture through Young Jeezy. Okay? All right? I'm just keeping it real. I ain't even know what was going on the back end with the BMF situation until I got, okay, acquainted with Young Jeezy had going on and what he was acquainted with that ultimately led me to the whole thing with BMF and Big Meech. I ain't know anything about it until the Young Jeezy situation. Now, like I said, y'all, who was Young Jeezy signed to when this album got dropped? Who signed Young Jeezy? Who stamped him? Who was the president of Def Jam Records? Who was the president of Def Jam Records that signed Jeezy and stamped him? Jay-Z, right? Hit the like button. And we all know in due time, when all them came out about Jay-Z and what he got going on over there at Rock Nation, and how him and his whole team ain't nothing but the feds. We know this. Okay? Let's not forget. Okay, in return for this big indictment, Because remember, this is when they really started keeping tabs on Big Meech and BMF through Jeezy, y'all. A lot of people don't know that, all right? But this is when the hip hop police, okay, and federal agents really got on top of BMF and Big Meech was through this young Jeezy situation. All right? Now look, check it out. This is going to fuck y'all up. This is going to fuck y'all up. Now, okay? Check it out. Now, do y'all not know that back in 2020, out of the blue, young Jeezy became the president of Def Jam? Hit the like button. Okay? All right? Right. And a lot of people were speaking out like, how the fuck is she able to get a position and be president at Def Jam recordings? Then it came out, but he is a senior advisor to the label's chairman and CEO. Y'all see this, right? Remember the song he made? My president is black. My Lambo is blue. And I'll be goddamn if my ain't too. All right? He was telling you what was going to happen in the future. He wasn't talking about no fucking Obama. Okay? But that was the whole marketing plan for his song and his album. But y'all see what position he earned in the future. Okay? Shout out everybody up here. Y'all see the future. Okay? Check it out. Just a year. Check it out. Jeezy has been associated with Def Jam since 2005. Like I told y'all, the same year of the big indictment. He was signed to the label Def Jam South, a division that focused on Southern artists. Okay? Then he was folded into Def Jam in 2004. Jeezy announced on Instagram in October 2023 now. Check out all this October work. That his contract with Def Jam had been fulfilled. October 2023, right? Peep the game. And like I said, it was October 2005, the indictment. Not to mention, I tried to explain to everyone that Big Meech ain't supposed to got out, okay, until October 31st, Halloween, okay? And I showed everybody that, okay? Let me pull it back up for y'all, okay? The month October. Check it out. I explained to everybody, bro. Can't nobody break this down like me. I see the sacrifice written all over the fucking wall, bro. Somebody gotta go. Somebody gotta go. Somebody got to go. And like I said, with this BMF brand, how do you think this BMF brand will generate more revenue? If who dies? If who goes? Little Meech or Big Meech? Big Meech, right? They don't need Big Meech anymore, y'all. Hit the like button. Let me explain something. They don't need Big Meech anymore. You see, soon as he get out, everybody is talking about, oh, the streets is back. It's about to be some real order in the streets. Shout out Big Meech. He been released. Y'all seen fat ass Rick Ross? He don't make it no better. All right? As everybody is promoting, like Big Meech is still this drug lord, drug boss that's about to take order in the streets. And all of that is due to this BMF series. And like I said, they don't actually need Big Meech anymore for nothing. They already got the rights to the brand, the logo, the image, the likeness, and they got Little Meech to continue his father legacy. They don't need Big Meech anymore. Now, this is when things is going to get shaky. Okay? When Big Meech want his rights back to BMF. Big Meech is going to want his rights back. Let me explain something. This deal he did with 50 Cent and Stars allows 50 Cent to use his likeness, logo, image, and everything that comes with it. But the contract also allows Big Meech to come out and do whatever he want to do and have 100% to the likeness, the image, and the brand too, y'all. All right? So, trust me, when Big Meech try to go his own way and do something with the BMF brand, you think Curtis, Federal, 50 Cent Jackson that put this BMF brand in position in the first place is going to allow that? Hit the like button. He ain't let Tony Yayo do a motherfucking thing. He ain't let Young Buck do a motherfucking thing. He ain't let Lloyd Banks do a motherfucking thing. What makes you think he gonna let Big Meech do something? You know what 50 Cent is going to say? Nigga, I created this shit, not you. Hit the like button. Hold on. Hold on. 50 Cent is going to say, bro, I created this shit, not you. It's your story, but I created this shit, bro. I made you. I fed your family again. I fed your son. Shout out everybody that's up in here, man. why, out of all people, was Little Meech's actual real son was picked for this part, y'all? Let's think about this for a minute. What's the chances of a man's real life son actually playing the part of his father? What's the chances? And like I said, man, they market this right on time. The way they branded this BMF with the situation, knowing Big Meech was getting ready to come home. Like I said, Big Meech was in need of money anyway. All right, this was supposed to have been a movie before it was a series. This was supposed to have been on the big screen, big motion picture shit. Okay, and listen, man, you best believe his father. I mean, Lil Meech is around some very, very, very important type people. The devil's work, right? I said that shit, yo. Nigga, that's my son. I take care of that nigga. I made him. You ain't made him. You ain't make him. You ain't give him what I give him. And look, like I said, Little Meech is a follower. He ain't even his own person. Okay? Okay, he wanted to be his father in real life. Look, when y'all put in Big Meech, who comes up? Hit the like button. Type in Big Meech in Google. See who face come up. Who made that possible? Like I said, type in Big Meech in Google. See who come up at the top of that motherfucker. Little Meech. All day long. His son. All day long. Not him. Okay? Like I said, Big Meech photographed at halfway house. Okay? I try to tell everybody, okay? I was the first one. Now that this shit is coming out, right? Okay? When I showed everybody this picture earlier, didn't I tell y'all this was inside of the where? Where I tell y'all this was at? Okay? Where I tell y'all this was at? Inside of the halfway house, right? And the picture that I showed y'all didn't actually say it was inside of the halfway house. Okay? It just says Big Meech takes first photo since being released from prison into halfway house after barbershop appointment. And I explained to everybody that this is the location. At, okay? Better Way of Miami. Okay, let me show y'all how it looks inside of this place, y'all. All right, let me show y'all what's going on. All right, okay, let's get some feet on the ground here, y'all. All right, like nobody else can do it, man. All right, because they're going to have to continuously move him. All right, hit the like button, drop your fire and TVs in the motherfucking chat, man. All right, Northwest 28th Street. All right, this is the halfway house facility that Little Meech is being housed at, y'all. All right, and like I said, I don't think it was a good idea for him to be FaceTiming. Hold on, y'all. It's not a good idea for him to be FaceTiming soon as he get out of jail. Not only that, y'all, all right, like I said, taking pictures and they're getting posted everywhere, knowing a lot of people can identify these locations. All right. And like I said, y'all, this location that Big Meech is at is right here. Better Living of Miami. All right. So let's see something here. Okay, so okay, so this is how one of the rooms. Hold on a second. Okay, so this is one of the apartments, okay, and how these apartments inside this Better Way of Miami facility halfway house is structured, where Big Meech is being housed at, y'all. Now he's sharing a room with roommates, y'all. I'm hearing he has one roommate, possibly two or three. Okay, and let me show you how these rooms are set up, man. All right, hit the like button, man. Y'all getting the inside peek. All right, this is how Big Meech is making his transition back into the real world. All right, and like I said, he has a roommate. Okay, their beds are side by side, possibly a couple of roommates. All right, if you know, you know how these environments are set up. Okay, if you ain't familiar, I'll get you acquainted real quick. Okay, hit the like button, y'all. This is where Big Meech is being housed at. Okay, and like I said, they're saying the reason why Big Meech was accepted into this halfway house, into this program in the first place, because for the ones who don't know, he wasn't supposed to get out until 2031. All right? This is a whole 7 years before he was scheduled to be released. And I'm telling y'all how he got those years knocked down due to drug programs, drug treatment, and everything that he underwent inside of the federal facility. And look, like I said, man, this is a known method by inmates. This is a known method. Okay? Check it out. This has been going on for ages. Okay, they trying to crack down on inmates taking advantage of the system due to this loophole in the system, y'all. It's been going on for a long time. Long time. Okay? Check it out. Federal prosecutors have long suspected abuses in the program. Okay? And what a motherfucker ain't gonna tell you, everybody that was in that in my comment section. Pop this shit about, oh, my husband was in the Fed. He was in a halfway house. He ain't never had no substance abuse problem and blah blah this, blah blah that. Yeah, he might not ain't physically have a substance abuse problem, but on paper it says he had a fucking substance abuse problem. I don't give a damn what he told you. All right, that's what y'all hubbies and y'all wives, sisters, brothers, and homeboys ain't gonna tell y'all that they signed up for these programs. To take advantage of the system. Okay? Shout out everybody up in here, man. Okay? And like I say, why they playing games with us? When we know Big Meech came out looking shriveled up, dark as a motherfucking prune. The same way he went in that bitch, burnt out. He came out burnt out. This is not the same Big Meech, like I said, that we have been seeing over the past couple of years. Check it out, y'all. Look, now if he just was on listen, if he just was on FaceTime the other day looking like this, how the fuck, like I said, how all of a sudden, pay attention now, we just seen the man burnt out on FaceTime, bro. You can see it all in his face. Look how black he got. And then you got to ask yourself, why is this FaceTime so blurry? Don't look like the same Meech that allegedly just took this picture yesterday. Or was this picture taken before yesterday? As I strategically break this down. Look like this picture was taken around the same time, y'all. This picture right here was taken. Right or wrong? Right or wrong? Do it or do it not. They telling us this is Big Meech. Yesterday, y'all. When the man just came on FaceTime. Shout out everybody up in here. Also, man. Also, man. Big Meech was supposed to be doing the rest of his time up in Oregon. How he get in Florida? Hit the like button. Watch this. I got the paperwork. I got it all. Big Meech supposed to be up in Oregon, y'all. Right now. Check it out. Check it out. He has a bad prison record. He's been caught with cell phones, drugs, and everything. Hit the like button. This nigga a fiend. Strategic breakdown. Y'all don't know who y'all fucking with. This nigga a fiend. Fuck all y'all who don't. You know what? Let me drop the mic. Fuck out of here, yo. They got me fucked up. Yo, they got us fucked up. I told y'all. Strategic drop. Okay? Get the fuck out of here, weirdo. Strategic drop. What it say, y'all? What it say? What it say? Like I said, I ain't in a rush to release none of my information. I know what I'm talking about. I do my research. You motherfuckers don't. What it say? What it say? What it say? Yeah, I'm gonna run all you motherfuckers out now with my loud voice. I ain't been loud all motherfucking day. What it say? Hit the like button. What it say? What do it say, motherfuckers who is popping shit in my comment section? The man is on that fit Tylenol. The man is on the fit Tylenol. He's been on it for over a fucking decade. It started off with the tar heroin. He started horse racing. His Mexican homies was shooting the nigga up in jail. Y'all think it's a fucking joke in a game. Failing to realize he human just like everybody else. He's no different. What it say? Hit the like button, y'all. Strategic drop. They got us fucked up. They got me fucked up. I ain't never come on here and shoot no shit to nobody that I wouldn't shoot my motherfucking self. Okay? This man had a drug habit for years. Look what it say. The court finally declared that Demetrius was still too immoral, what? With money, cars, houses, clothes, jewelry, and hoes, and that he remained violent. Ain't it safe to say that he's still infatuated with that lifestyle? This is why as soon as he came home, FaceTime, Goofy, right? Ain't that the reason why you made your son take that part for that BMF movie? To support you and your legacy, right? What it say, y'all? Okay? And this was 3 years ago. What changed from 3 years ago into now? Prosecution. Prosecutor. Federal prosecutors declared. Okay? Check it out. During this time in prison, he continues to promote himself and through others his legacy as a highly successful professional drug dealer. Nothing in that promotion remotely suggests that Big Meech has changed. And like I said, what changed now from then, from 4 years ago? What changed? Oh, we know what changed. We know what changed. The success of the BMF series as I strategically break this shit down, y'all. The BMF series didn't come out to 2021. This is the 3rd year. This is the 3rd year of the BMF season. 3rd year. And remember, this is the 3rd year of the success of the BMF series. Not to mention, 6 months ago, 50 Cent made a deal with Stars to allow everybody to get, check it out, easy work, bro. 3 months for $3. 33. 3 months for $3. Not to mention, Little Meech was 3 years old when Get Rich or Die Trying was first released. Okay? Damn it. I apologize about that, man. Shout out everybody up in here, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Okay. Wouldn't be surprised if Meech appears in the series as himself. Mm-mm. That's not gonna happen. They're not gonna allow that. 50 not gonna allow that. Stars not gonna allow that. I'm telling you, yo, they already got. Now, it may happen. It might happen. But I highly, highly doubt it because it already has been paid. Big Meech. It's already in the likeness of Little Meech. Little Meech already solidified that spot. So I don't think they're going to allow. I don't know. They might. Listen, how do the original story of BMF end? Hit the like button. How do the original story of BMF end? With Big Meech going to prison, the feds coming in, right? That's how the original real life story ends. So I wonder how is this BMS series is going to end. Good question, right? Now that Big Meech is home, how are they going to end this series? It looked like they're gonna be stuck in between a rock and a hard place. Because, like I said, the real life ending of BMF is the feds coming in, everybody going to jail, blah blah this, blah blah that. And now that Meech already done went to jail and came home, it'll be interesting. I never watched it either. I'm gonna be honest. Nope, I haven't watched it. I know it's one of the highest rating shows on cable television and on streaming platforms and shit. Now I mean, they say It's good. I'm gonna be honest. I never even watched Power. I never even really got into that. But yeah, yo, I try to explain to everybody. This man had a habit for a long time, man. I told everybody this. Okay? The man got a why they lying. Big Meech deserves a break because he earned his GED while incarcerated, underwent drug treatment, and completed classes. How many inmates and family members we know done got their GED in jail? All right, and done completed all kinds of programs and shit, is still not eligible for parole. Still not eligible, okay, to be sent to a halfway house or any of this. And our family ain't got nowhere of a record or a criminal profile like Big Meech. So how the fuck do he get these privileges? I got family members that been locked down 25, 30, 35 years. Okay, and constantly keep getting turned down. And they done got GEDs. They got jobs in there. All right. They done graduated, took took all kinds of courses and classes. Okay, and got recognition in a lot of things. And they still won't allow them. But like I said, all you gotta do, be a little patient, continue to do research, and everything will come out. And like I said, federal, federal prosecutors is exactly right about Big Meech. Nothing has changed about him. Because soon as the man gets out of jail, 2.5 seconds, he on FaceTime. Okay? 2.5 seconds. Ain't wash his ass. Ain't take a decent hot shower. Ain't go get no pussy. Jump right on the social media sites and go live. You know why? Because he continuously want the what? Fame. He continuously want the clout. This is what he's chasing. Okay, and you best believe they lining his ass up. Let's not forget, like I said, if he think he was struggling with these with this addiction in jail, his fate really gonna be tested outside now. The devil really gonna test his ass down, y'all. Like I said, I believe they putting Big Meech in a motherfucking bag, yo. All right. Like I said, Big Meech wasn't supposed to be home until October 31st, man. October 31st, Halloween season, bro. Man, they supposed to be home, bro. He ain't supposed to be home. Okay? The man's supposed to be up in Oregon somewhere. Okay? In Oregon. Check it out. See something here. Look, it's all over, man. This man ain't supposed to be home, bro. Show y'all something. All right? Listen. Shout out everybody up in. Yo, they fucking with my shit bad, y'all. Let me see something here. See what the fuck going on here, man. Oh yeah, man. Shout out everybody up in here, man. They just fucked my whole shit up, bro. All right, cause I'm busting nothing but facts on these niggas, bro. All right, they just wiped out everything I had up here, yo. You know that, right? They just wiped out everything I had up here. Okay, let me bring all this shit right back up. Okay. This is crazy work, man. Shout out everybody up in here, man. Okay? They know I'm on their ass, bruh. Okay? Can't nobody break this shit down like me, man. Hold on. Let me pull that shit right back up. Okay? Okay? Make sure everybody see. Okay? Yeah, they big mad. They big mad. They big mad, bro. I'm exposing this motherfucker. Yo, and I try to tell everybody thinking I was reaching, capping, views, and all this shit. You know what? I just sat back and I just said, all right, I love when I'm doubted. Because now I got to bring more strategic, vital, okay, information to the forefront, okay? That's going to stamp my credibility and everything that I'm saying, okay? Drug treatment in jail. You know why? He was going through drug treatment because he was a fucking fiend. Do y'all not understand that? It's a fucking fiend. He been caught using drugs. They done came and woke that nigga up off the toilet, nigga. All right? That nigga was slumped over on the toilet. And I ain't talking about throwing up or taking a shit either. All right? You know how many times they done walked in the cell and found Big Meech with the motherfucking shit sticking out of his arm? You know how many times? Like I said, the Mexicans, they were shooting him up. The Mexicans were shooting Big Meech up inside the penitentiary, bro. He done been caught so many times. This ain't nothing new. This shit been out there. Let me tell y'all something. Don't y'all know Nicky Barnes died back in 2012, and it just came out that he died in 2019? Nicky Barnes been died in jail back in 2012, but in 2019 they just told us he died back in 2012. Look here, they knocked all my shit down, y'all. They knocked all my shit down, y'all. Oh, they mad with me. But y'all think Big Junkie, Big Meech got that coke nose, right? Like I said, man, they trying to cover this nigga shit up, bro. All right, but the proof is in the pudding, yo. Do this nigga look like he on that shit or what? Do this look like the same picture that they showing us that's down at the bottom right of your screen on my artwork? That is not the same Meech, bro. Nowhere near, yo. They lying. They lying, bro. This picture was taken years ago. This is an old picture of Meech, y'all. This is an old picture. They're lying. Okay? Check it out. Look. Big Meech at the halfway house. Look, somebody lying, y'all. Strategic. I told you. Look, somebody lying, yo. Somebody lying. I told y'all. I'm all over this shit, bro. I'm all over this shit. Look. First pick out of prison. Okay? Halfway house pick. Look, y'all. Okay? You see this, right? This the picture he took when he got to the halfway house. This is halfway house picture. Now look at him on FaceTime. What it look like? What it look like? What it look like? Strategic special Nobo. Okay? This picture that they claim that just was taken is old, yo. And you can compare this picture right here with this same exact picture that's right here, yo. Easy work. I do this shit in my sleep, man. Who lied? Because we see how he looked on FaceTime. That nigga black as hell. Scribbled up. Similar to this picture that we're looking at right here. Okay? Look at the complexion. Look at how his body is built. Pause. Look at the foundation and the tone of everything and the complexity. All right? Can we all admit? Similar situation here, right? And this picture right here started floating around exactly when? Like 4 years ago. Meech don't look like that. Meech is burnt the fuck out. Okay, and I explained to everybody the man been doped up for years. He been doped out and doped up for years. He been caught with the needle in his arm and all this shit. All right, and he's right here at this halfway house down here in Miami. Okay? Better Way, Miami, y'all. That's the name of the halfway house. Okay? A sober living facility. Sober living treatment center. Okay? Sober living treatment center. Okay? And I try to explain to everyone, okay, how allegedly fake drug habits is keeping mafia bosses out of jail. All right? Crack down on prison rehab scam. Okay? And like I said, the feds ain't letting Big Meech scam a motherfucking thing. He done scammed enough. He done fucked the community enough. He done fucked taxpayers' money off enough. You think they about to waste more taxpayer dollars on this lying motherfucker? Hell no. You know why? Because he really has a drug history. It's really in his system. He really fucked up. Okay? And they glorifying his release. They glorifying his release. Let me explain something to y'all. If you was Big Meech, what would be the last thing you'd be doing right now? Would it be the last thing you'd be doing right now? Trying to make yourself relevant, right? Especially on social media. Big Meech, let me explain something to you, brother. This ain't 2000s anymore, bro. This ain't the 2000s no more. This is 2024. Do you not know what the fuck is going on out here with this internet? Don't you know a motherfucker can find out where, when, what, and why in 2.5 seconds easily? Okay? And we even got old boy daughter. Okay? All right? And the paperwork. Listen, this was in 2012. It's when he started giving information out on Dion Cuffy. Okay? He can't have no party. He's still in the halfway house. He can't be around or convicted felons or nothing. This is a big setup for this nigga. They gonna line his ass up. All right, and this is going to okay, check it out. Okay, not only is this going on in the United States, this is a worldwide problem around the world, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we can even go to Rome. Okay, magistrates in Rome are investigating the rising number of jail mob bosses who claim they are drug addicts to secure transfers to rehabilitation clinics from where they can continue to run their empires. All right. So yeah, man, I'm gonna say something for later. I ain't gonna give them anything strategically. I ain't gonna give them anything. Okay? Because like I said, motherfuckers don't know what the fuck they talking about. And like I said, for the record, is everybody who gets accepted into the halfway house, do they have a drug problem and are and is addicted to drugs and have a drug history physically? No, they might not have. But on paper, it says that they have a drug problem. They went drug treatment. They underwent drug treatment. They went through drug programs and rehabilitation programs in order to get accepted into these halfway house programs, bro. Can't tell me how this shit go. All right? Some people get sent to halfway houses when they don't have an address. Okay? And they get released and they got nowhere to go and shit like that. All right? And 9 times out of 10, they have a drug history. And if they don't physically or didn't have one physically, on paper, it says they do. And they start this transition soon as they enter the federal facility. Soon as they enter the federal system, they sign up for these programs. At the beginning of their bid, at the beginning, they sign up for this shit. They're not gonna tell y'all that though. They're not gonna tell y'all that though. Motherfuckers got it fucked up. Okay, let me show y'all some of these comments, yo. And then we gonna wrap up. Get up out of here. Show you some of these comments. Check this shit out. Okay? A lot of people gave me my props. Okay? But check it out. Okay? Rollo was in the halfway house and he didn't smoke or drink. But I guarantee you, he told the people he did. I guarantee you, he told the people he had a drug problem and a substance abuse problem. And that was one of the reasons why he was doing the shit that he was doing to what? Supply his drug addiction. All right, this is one of the loopholes. Okay? Check it out. I disagree. I know plenty of people. You hear what they say? I know plenty of people. But have you been in there yourself? I know plenty of people. You see what I'm saying? I disagree. I know plenty of people went through a halfway house to get early release and adjust back into society by working while you in a halfway house. My uncle, you see this? My uncle. It's not me. My uncle did almost 30 years and he done that. But what your uncle ain't gonna tell you, motherfucker, that he signed up for these drug treatment programs, okay? At the beginning of his fucking bid, okay? That's what they not gonna tell you. Let's move on. That's not true. My husband went to the halfway house after serving times in the feds, and he didn't have a drug problem. So please stop for click and views. Bitch, shut the fuck up. Because your husband ain't gonna tell you, okay, that at the beginning of his motherfucking bid on his way to federal prison, that this is the shit that they sign up for. Okay? So, bitch, shut the fuck up and tell your husband to tell you the fucking truth. Respectfully. Motherfuckers don't know a thing about a motherfucking thing. All it is, all I heard was a motherfucker say, my this, my that, my this, my that. Not one person said, no, that's not true because me, myself. You know why they didn't say that's not true? Because me, myself. Because whoever would have came in there and said me, myself, you know what they would have said? God fear. You right. No, I didn't have a drug problem, but me, myself, okay, I inserted myself into a drug program and into drug treatment to lower my time and my senses in order for me to have the proper qualifications to be selected in the future for these halfway house programs. So with that being said, man, all right, we done broke some shit down today and we gonna make motherfuckers believers. All right? We gonna make motherfuckers believers. Like I said, all y'all gotta do is research. All right? I got paperwork. I got grievances that's been filed when they done ran up in this man's cell, found syringes and everything. Y'all wait. Y'all wait. They done confiscated syringes out of his fucking cell. They done confiscated syringes out of his fucking arm. Can we all admit this picture right here looks exactly like this burnt out motherfucker right here? The same Big Meech that went in that motherfucker burnt out. Came out looking burnt out. It ain't him. It ain't this picture right here. They lying. Shout out everybody up in here, man. Okay? As we break down another strategic one. And like I said, I got more coming on this Big Meech shit, bro. All right? We're going to get into some shit that ain't nobody never know. And we're going to expose and connect a lot of dots concerning this BMF situation, 50 Cent, Curtis Federal, 50 Cent Jackson, Little Meech, 50 Cent Federal, Curtis 50 Cent Federal Jackson, and his connection to federal agents and authorities. And the co-producer of the BMF series, a whole confidential informant. Ask yourself, why is Curtis 50 Cent Jackson allowing a confidential federal informant to co-produce the Star show? Hit the like button. Why? Why? Why do he feel comfortable around that energy? Same reason why Jay-Z feel comfortable around Desiree Perez, right? Because they are the feds. They are the feds. And the whole reason why this BMF series came out in the first place was to strategically lead our culture down a wrong path. Okay? This is why they turned it into a series and not a movie. A movie lasts one night. Forever memories. A series is what? Ongoing. A continuation throughout the years. And this is what we are witnessing with this BMF series. All right. Shout out everybody up in here, man. I appreciate y'all, man. All right. Everybody that supported the live, man. Shout out to my sponsor and my endorser, Renee Thomas, for the $10 super sticker, super chat. Thank you for the birthday wishes, man. I don't think I got no other donations today. All right. No other donation shout outs, man. Feel free to support the content at God Fear 316 or at PayPal Fear Fire Flames, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Shout out to everybody up in here, man. Thank you, all my moderators, Flaming Raiders, Special Noble 73, Angela, that dog, Beverly Palmer, all my members, Indian Summer, man, all my new fire starters, hawkers, walkers, and stalkers that's been up in here. Okay. All right. Shout out everybody, man. All right. All the new people that joined the live today, man. Shout out to y'all, man. Philly Trenches, man. Love Rec. What's good? Make sure y'all subscribe, man. Amon Ra, what's up? Mr. Vaughn, what's up, baby? NBC Black Knight, what's up? Pamela Toomer, what's good? Yeah, man, we about to close out, man. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Make sure y'all hit the backfire on the way in, man. All right, about to close out. Always remember, fear the fire and fear the flames. Y'all just coming in. This was a strategic breakdown, man. All right, I released some very vital information toward the end of this show, man, that I could have released right from the jump, but I waited. Because I'm strategic and I believe in that strategic moniker. And that's exactly how we're going to keep it around here. All right? Told everybody what it is and what it ain't. Okay? This is a loophole that has been used for many years with a lot of inmates in the system. But unfortunately, the situation for Big Meech is serious than y'all think. Okay? Like I said, Big Meech is strung out on that fit Tylenol. Okay? That fit Tylenol. All right? If y'all know what I mean. And like I said, this has been going on for a long time. a very long time. This man underwent treatment, drug programs, and everything of that nature. Okay, this man has been caught, okay, with the syringe all in his arm. Syringes and drugs confiscated out of his cell so many times. Ain't nothing new, man. All right, if you know, you know. Y'all got it twisted and all fucked up. You got to ask yourself, if Big Meech was a brand all by himself, why did he decide to do that deal with 50 Cent? Hit the like button. If Big Meech was a boss of, if Big Meech was a boss in his own right, and he made sure his son was taken care of, his mama, his wife, and everybody was taken care of, why he did that deal with 50 Cent? Okay? Why he do that deal with 50 Cent? Why he do that deal with 50 Cent and Stars? Shout out everybody up in here, man. I love y'all, man. We up out of here, man. Make sure y'all watch the energy that y'all connect yourself to. Always remember, fear the fire, fear the flames, man. Everybody stay blessed, man. Till next time, turn your notification bell all the way up. You never know when GFTV and the fire starters is going to drop. Let's go. We out.